Hey traders, welcome back to the Rocket Million Dollar System. This is Buster, and I'm going to quickly go over a win we just had with the Rocket Million Dollar System to show you how flawless this thing works, okay? We're going to cover Forex in this video. In the next video, we'll cover crypto. And by the way, whatever charts you guys want me to look at, I'll definitely pull that up for you, and we'll go over it in a future video as well. So just comment down below what you want to see. Right now, we're looking at GBP Australian on the 1 hour time frame. So to show you how beautifully this thing works and how simple it is. So when it's the green stochastic background, we're looking for longs only. Okay, in this region, we're looking for longs. So the first rule is already out of the way. We have only 4 rules left. Okay, so we need a green background for a long. So we're good. Second rule states we need the green line here above this red line. That's it. Okay, rule 2 is done. Now rule 3. Rule 3 says when the green line is above the red line, it now needs to be below the 50%. What's the 50%? This line that's smack dab in the middle. Boom. We have all those 3 rules out of the way. The fourth rule now. Fourth rule is we need 3 green bars on the Rocket trend meter. Now let's count it. 1, 2, 3. We have it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. This is already lining up. Now, the last thing we need is the Rocket volume to confirm. Is the Rocket volume confirming here? Yes, it's above the threshold line. That means it's enough volume to take this thing up. Now let's see. We placed the trade here, okay? And look at that. Look how beautiful this thing went, right? It hit the take profit. By the way, you might ask, where do you put your stop loss? We put our stop loss in this system 7 candles back the lowest point. So let's count it. So you would have entered here. Let's see 7 candles back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the lowest point? Lowest points here. I like to go just a little bit below that just in case there's any stop hunts, right? So lowest point, and then you drag this thing out until it's a 1 to 2 ratio, or you could do 1.5. So notice the number that's in the middle that's moving up and down. So you're going to drag this until it says 2. Okay, we're at currently this is 1.5, right? I'm going to drag it a little more, make it 1.2 or make it 2. Yep. Boom. Okay, and this beautifully hit the take profit. Now guys, watch this. We're going to come over here and hit this thing called the GAN box, okay? Now this is gonna take your risk management to the next level. Now watch this. This is gonna make it so that you're not ever taking losses. Watch this, guys, look. So when you have this above your take profit zone, whenever this hits the 50% line, put an alert right here, okay? We're gonna put an alert right here. And what that's gonna do for us is when you get in this trade, when you would have gotten in when the Rocket Million Dollar System tells you, so you would have gotten in here, right, for example. When you get in and this alerts you that it's hit your 50% mark, it's 50% of the move your stop loss. Instead of moving it here, move it to the 25, okay? So let's look. You would have, so as soon as this 50% hit happened, you would have been alerted. Then you move your stop loss to about here. And why do you do that? You do that so you can ensure your profits. So in case this thing comes down on you, you at least banked 25% of that play, meaning you're now going to make money no matter what. Okay, so that's why this is so important. When you do it like this, you're taking your risk management and your money making skills to the next level. So let's look at this. So it would have hit the 50, it would have went up. Okay, it never touched the 25, so you would have still been in the clear, but you're using that as a safety measure. Okay, so you're moving your stop loss the more you're in profit. Okay, instead of putting your stop loss and just keeping it there, you want to move it. So you get alerted here. It keeps continuing to move, and look, it hit the full take profit. So that would have been an amazing win. You would have gotten, and how many pips was that? Let's see. Okay, let's see how many pips that was. That was 121.9 pips. That was beautiful. Okay, look at how accurate this thing is, guys. And it hit our take profit and then it came down again, right? So, guys, this thing is just deadly accurate. It just amazes me every single day. I have traders messaging me all the time. And, look at these wins. And by the way, message me whenever you guys get your wins. Share them with the community so we can see how, easy and simple this thing is. We had a brand new trader here, made 3,400 in 5 days, guys. Another trader, 12 out of 14 wins. That's a crazy winning streak. This right here is another insane winning streak too, 27 for 35 wins. This really happens with this system because when you have rules in place like this, like the way I showed you, it's so systematic to where you're going to be winning time and time again. Okay, guys, so let's look at another Forex pair. I want to show you a short and how this thing really gets you to stay in the trends instead of, getting into a trade, backing out last second, being too scared. This thing gives you the confidence, you know what I mean? It went short and look, it just constantly just gives you the ability to make money, while you have those swings, right? To where if you just see a little bit of a pump, you don't get scared and run out and leave money off the table, right? Where you can stay and make the big money. Let's look. So it would have given you a short signal right here with the Rocket Million Dollar system. Okay, so let's go over the rules really quickly. Pay attention. So we have a red background. Okay, as you know, that's rule 1. When you have a red background, rule 1 is initiated. Okay, next we need the red line over the green line. Boom, we have that. Okay, next we need the red line above the green line, but now above the 50%. Okay, so that's rule 3. It needs to be above the 50%. Rule 4 says we need 3 red bars on the rocket trend meter. We have that, okay? And the last and 5th and final rule, okay, 5 rules to it, super simple, is the rocket volume needs to pierce through. And by the way, guys, really quickly, I want to interject and say, these rules might seem like a lot at first, but the more you try this, once you start doing this a few times, you're going to get the hang of it and you won't need to look at the rules. I mean, you might need to take notes with this now and observe this, but once you do this, it's going to be second nature to you. So anyways, all the rules would have been present and you would have taken that short and boom, you would have gotten in. Now look, okay, right here, the rules repeat themselves again, guys. You see that? Here's what you have: a red background, red line over green line above the 50%, 3 red bars, and the rocket volume is piercing above that threshold line. Perfect, okay? Let's even measure this move as well. So when it would have gotten you in, you would have gotten in here, and look at that, okay? That would have been 168 pips under a day. 168 pip profit, guys. Amazing. I love that. And then look again over here. Let's calculate this move. So real quick, red line over the green. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Forgot the first rule. Red stochastic, obviously. Now, red line over the green line, okay? Above the 50%, okay? 3 red bars, and then the rocket volume piercing through. So that would have been another win here as well. Look at that. That would have been 127 pip move. This thing is insanely accurate. Now look, the rules seem to be repeating themselves here again as well, but guess what? There's one rule that's missing. Can you spot it? The rule that's missing, because yes, it has the red background. Yep, it's the red line over the green line like we know, and this is above the 50. We have 3 red bars, but guess what? There's no volume behind this move. And when there isn't any volume, you do not take the trade at all, because that tells you there's no real juice behind this move, okay? And that's why the rocket volume is here to protect you from getting into those false signal plays, okay? And then it switched, and now it's staircasing up to bullish volume. So this is a trade you would have not entered in. That's why it's so important to follow all of the rules, and every single rule must be present. If it's not, you do not take the trade at all. And what this is going to teach you is it's going to teach you patience, it's going to teach you discipline, and it's going to be so systematic to where it doesn't matter what you or I think about what the next move should be. It's all about, are the rules present, yes or no? And if it's not, you do not take the trade. If it is, you take the trade and you're going to make the money. Okay, but in this instance, guess what? The rules were present here, the rules were present here, the rule was present here as well, but here it wasn't, right? And it protected you from not getting into that trade. And guys, this thing is incredibly accurate. So go ahead and just pick up the Rocket Million Dollar system down below. It's going to be the first link you see when you scroll down in the description. So you're going to click on it, and you're going to be on your way to becoming a profitable trader once and for good. And on top of that, you're going to have a 30-day happiness guarantee that you're seriously going to love this thing. Okay, I made all of this just so you guys can hit your financial goals this year. And I seriously believe that you absolutely will. So this is Buster. Stay safe and stay blessed, my friends. I'll see you in the next video.